Girl, I get that all the time.
Well, how do you handle it?
I just laugh sometimes, or I always say, like, how many times do I hear that? I was like, yes, you're right. And then they ask you, like, how tall are you? 6'2" over here?
6'3", but I don't handle it that way.
About this now. You were saying that, like, when people ask you,
it depends on the mood. Like, there's a way to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so sometimes I just answer the question. It kind of depends on how you approach me.
Okay.
And I think a lot of that is like I've always mentioned, the way I was taught to handle it when I was younger. So, you know, as I mentioned before, and don't laugh again, that I was shy now. I was shy. So anytime someone would say something to me, I was probably like 11 or 12 then. So of course I was probably close to 5, 10, 6 feet then. So someone would say something, I would just drop my head, and my mom would go back over there and say something to her. So I still do it.
Okay.
Mama says, say something. So I'm not always defensive about it. It's just the way you approach it. Like if you come in, like you see a space alien coming toward you, then I'm gonna handle you differently.
So we're talking about, the self-esteem issues that can occur or that we deal with. Particularly being tall women and remembering back to when we were young girls growing up, and you go through that adjustment phase, which some call an awkward phase, where everything's growing at different rates.
Well, you're growing faster than everybody else.
Exactly. And so it's an adjustment. So it's bound to get comments and looks and whatnot. And our conversation is, how does that affect the mindset of a young girl, or boy, that's growing up and having to deal with this? And as we know in society, it's already tough enough out there, right? And to have this other element to deal with, if you don't have a strong support system or someone to talk it out with, what does that turn into? How do you deal with those feelings, those unspoken feelings?
And what happens, like, as a parent, when you didn't deal with it, and then you have to teach your kid. Fortunately, I dealt with it, and my daughter's also taught. So I was able to give her a different light. It actually made me a little bit more mature in the way I handled things, because I wanted her to have a better outlook.
Yeah. I would say, like we were talking about in the beginning of the show, that when people ask me about my height, I kind of just expect it, honestly. And so I just laugh, because I'm like, well, there it is, for the day. And that's the first reaction I have. And then I was like, and then sometimes they'll guess my height. And I'm like, you're right. Yeah. I'm like, you're right, you got it. Or no.
I'm trying to make people pay me like you do the guess the weight thing.
Oh, yeah. 50%. And so, so that's just your topic. And it kind of segues into other questions, right? And that's where you get the long spiel of, well, who's tall? Your mom, your dad.
You always been tall? Like, no, not yesterday.
So it's for some of us, and we would like to know, like, again, how you all handle it,
Exactly.
and not just how you handle it, but if you think back to when those questions first started coming, how did it affect you, or did it affect you? Did it do anything to affect you?
When you go out, did it make you more self-conscious or cautious about what you say, wore, dressed, things like that? So we like to know how you handle it.
Yeah, because we feel like we can't talk about loving your height and all this stuff without getting to the deep root of things, which involves the truth about how you feel about yourself, And again, as I was saying, in society, with all the things that are happening, and it's manifesting itself in really bad ways when you see the results of how somebody ends up handling something they couldn't deal with. So we definitely want to make this conversation a part of this platform, because we want to build a culture that's supporting and strengthening the self-esteem of our tall community. And you need to have people to talk to in the feedback, and a safe place, or at least someone you can go to for guidance, or just a listening ear.
So so let us know how you feel, or how you handle it, or even if you have questions about how to handle it.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, so definitely check us out. Right here on our YouTube channel. We're coming at you every week with something. This is something for you to think about, for you to share in, and also on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram at Hype Dreams. Hype Dreams. And over here on YouTube. And comments, we really encourage and appreciate the comments. And we would love to have that interaction with you all. Okay? And we'll be doing this more. This is going to be an ongoing conversation, right? And we're going to introduce some more stuff we think you'll enjoy. All right? So we'll see you next time. Bye.